The Chicago Tribune publishes on October 5th of 2025 about a book called The Mind Wheels, written by Frederick DeBoer. This book focuses on a character called Alice, who is academically excelling but struggling from mental illnesses. She experiences public meltdowns and was at a point of her life where she could not function properly without medication. Sadly, Alice's situation is a reality of many college students today. According to an article published by the Springfield News on October 10th of 2025, research shows that 71% of college students experience mental health related issues. Today, I'm going to persuade you that mental health issues amongst college students is worth awareness and also action from the public. I will do so by first discussing the problems that are associated with mental health problems, second, the causes of mental illnesses, and third, some solutions on a large and personal scale that we can all enact on to better this issue. Now, I'll begin by first discussing problems associated with mental health issues, and there are two main types of problems, being first, financial related issues, and second, physical related issues. Starting off with financial related issues, Targeted News Services has published on September 30th of 2025 that mental illness has reduced a studied region's GDP by $12.65 billion through lowering employment, impeding productivity, and also creating adverse educational outcomes. More importantly, it is responsible for $3.25 billion healthcare spending in physical and mental healthcare spending. This already adds a financial burden to students who are experiencing mental illness and they have not entered the workforce fully. More importantly, mental illness also contributes to physical side effects as well. The Evening Report publishes on July 2nd of 2025 revealing that poor mental health is actually related to poor oral health. People with serious mental illnesses are actually 4 times more likely than the general population to have gum disease. And they are also 3 times more likely to lose all of their teeth due to these gum diseases and also tooth decay. Again, this creates a physical burden to students who are striving to achieve academic success. Financial burdens, including healthcare spending, and also these physical side effects add an unnecessary burden to students. And it is also important to recognize the significance of these issues and to discuss the causes of such issues. There are 2 main categories of causes, being first, exposure to adverse life events, and second, COVID-19. Starting off with exposure to adverse life events. An article published by The Guardian on April 11th of 2025 states that the most obvious adverse life events that one can experience and later contribute to mental illnesses is child abuse, urbanization, migration, and also generally any changes in their social environment as one is developing. And this is universal across all communities. A more recent factor that is contributing to a rise of mental health issues is COVID-19. According to the Daily Monitor, an article that is published on July 9th of 2021 shows that researchers are seeing an increase in the registration of many cases of mental health related issues due to the stigma and lack of family or social support during pandemic times. And this is mainly due to isolation. These issues that COVID-19 brings, including lack of family support, and along with exposure to childhood traumatic events, contribute to mental illnesses. And it is important to explore some solutions that we can all enact on to better this issue. There are 2 types of solutions, large-scale solutions and personal solutions. Beginning with large-scale solutions, according to an article published by the Times of India on September 11th of 2025, it is recommended that government could implement AI-powered mental health and wellness programs. These programs should aim at breaking stigma and building support networks on campuses through helping students cope with stress and building students a support circle around them with professionals and also their peers. This is important as stigma and lack of awareness is why 70 to even 80% of people with mental illnesses do not seek help. On a personal level, we can also take action. According to the Yorkshire Evening Post, that is published on October 20th of 2025, there are 4 solutions that we can all engage in to better our own mental health. First one is moderating alcohol intake every day to make sure that we do not exceed the amount that our body can hold. Second is to exercise regularly. It is recommended that people can exercise at least once a week in order to maintain their physical and mental health. Third is to sleep well. Researchers recommend at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep, as this will greatly improve one's mental health. And fourth is to engage in more social interaction. This is actually relatively easy on campus, as students can choose to join college clubs that they are interested in to build a support circle around them. In conclusion, today I persuaded you that mental health issues amongst college students is an issue worthy of the attention of the public. I did so by first talking about the problems associated with mental health issues, second, the causes of mental health issues, and third, some solutions that we can all enact on to better this issue. Returning back to the example with Alice, though she is a fictional character, her life is a reality of many amongst us today. Hence, that is why it is so important for us to break stigma around mental illnesses and address this issue with attention and caution. Thank you.